I mean, if you're not where you want to be, it's an adjustment you have to make, not an adjustment somebody else has to make. So the first thing I want you to realize is that your mindset, right? Your mindset is the reason why you're not where you're supposed to be. All right, it's your mindset. There's something in your mainframe that's wrong for this particular time. Now, what does that mean? Because some of us, we so married to where we've been. We so married to where we come from. So what am I telling you? As I've moved, my success has come from shifting the mindset where I was to the mindset where I was trying to go. You cannot be a part of change or going to the next level if you still respect where you come from too much. All right? We're going to break this down for a minute because this is important. I could have been blew up. Let me tell you something that I'm realizing now. Of all the things that God wants us to have, money is the easiest one. Money, it is so easy to make six figures. It is so easy in this world to make seven figures. It's easy. Like, it's not difficult. But what makes it difficult is that many of us are trying to go to a six-figure, seven-figure life without going to a six-figure, seven-figure mindset. You're trying to keep your exact same mindset and go into a different realm, and it's not possible. And the hardest thing you will ever do is change your mindset. Once you change your mindset, everything else is easy. So there are certain thought patterns you have that no matter how hard you try to get six-figure, seven-figure, you'll never be able to go there, because a part of being a CEO is being vulnerable. So if you're a person who wants everything already together, already fixed, you can't be a successful entrepreneur. Because an entrepreneur, I think vulnerability is probably one of the greatest things we have to deal with. It's our money we spend it, it's our time we spend it, and once we put it in there, we don't know for sure it's gonna work or not. I'm working on a book, right? And the young lady, and as I'm going through with her, she was like, Eric, the hardest part about working with you is that you don't have a demographic. Imagine the kid that was 13, 14. Imagine I wish y'all would have met me. I wish y'all had met me at 21, 22, 23 with the full daishiki boy. They think I'm playing. I don't know where's he at. When I first got to Michigan State, they're like, bro, you're gonna have to calm down. I'm talking about I'm coming to class with the Malcolm, with the looking through the window like what? And I'm talking about any means necessary, right? But you look at me now, and the work that I do is global. And it didn't become global because I became a better speaker. It became global because I started tearing down some of the paradigms. And so what I'm trying to tell you is, you can attract the female, you can attract the male, you can attract the business, you can attract whatever you want to attract, but you're going to tear it down if you had the same mindset. And even in my marriage, my wife would just argue year after year after year. Why are you so paranoid? Like, why do you think I'm against you? Like, why would you be married to me, but yet you don't trust me? And I said, I never realized it. I got to go back to therapy. I was like, sweetheart, it's not that I don't trust you. I don't trust my mama. That's a paradigm. So if I don't trust my mom and I married you, my mom is the highest human on earth to me. How am I going to trust you if I don't trust my mom? And I don't trust my mom because she lied to me about who my father was. And I don't trust my mom because she told me she was going to tell me when I was 18 that we was going to talk about it. But I was like, Ma, you didn't. You let other people talk to me about it. You let other people tell me. So they told me their story. I never got your story. And so now I'm messed up, because if you can't trust your mama, you can't trust no human on earth. And so now God is like, you got to fix that. You can't be going in these environments. I'm blessing you with all stuff. You're going to lose everything. The highest thing in the world is trust. You don't trust people. So when my wife said, you paranoid, I am. I'm paranoid because the person that I loved the most, that I had the closest relationship to, lied to me about who my father was. And then when I discovered who he was, meaning that I know my grandma, I know my aunts, I know my uncles, I know my family, I thought he was a friend of the family, then my mom put me in a situation where if you go after a relationship with him, then you'll lose the one you have with me. But I want you to pay attention to what I'm doing. I want you to pay attention to what I'm saying. And then in your own world, I want you to do it, right? So I want you to look at the people that you look up to in your world. Look up to those people who you feel like, man, in this area, they got it. I don't have that area. And I want you to actually physically write down everything that they're doing. There are things that we do that aren't right, but because we do it, we feel like it's right. There are ways that we think, behaviors that we have. It's not right. It's not productive. It's not helping you and your family. It's not helping you personally. It's not helping you spiritually. It's not helping you make money, but you're not objective because it's you. You feel like it's okay. If it's wrong, it's wrong. And I want y'all to get to the point where you are mature enough to say that even though it does not feel good, even though I don't like it, even though it's not something that I want to do, I can't keep doing what I feel because it's not going to take me where I'm trying to get to. I have to be factual. All I have to do is emulate these characteristics. And if I can emulate these characteristics, I'm going to be successful. When I got in that room, I was okay with probably being the dumbest when it comes to economics. And I was able to sit back and ask some questions and learn. And when I left that room, I went to a whole nother level. Write that down. I will no longer bring my feelings to business. Good communication is the bridge between confusion and clarity.